Hello everyone, welcome back to the Excel 2016 training. In this video, we'll take a look at page break preview and its impact on the print preview as well. Page break preview is available on the View tab, and once you click on the View tab on the ribbon, the second option is the page break preview. By default, what you see is a normal view. Go ahead and click on the page break preview, and what it does is it just gets all the printed area and converts that into a nice page layout format. I wouldn't say page layout, but it's almost like the way it would get printed, and you can see the page numbers, the page 1, page 2. So after this section gets printed, the second page is this and not this one. So you have the page numbers to get an idea how it gets printed. So from here we can say that we have about 18 pages that are being printed from this particular document, and now that number 18 matches with what you see on the print preview here. Now let us go back, and here there are a few adjustments that we can make in terms of what gets printed where. Say for example, I am only interested in this employee ID through SSN. I don't care about the other things. What I can do is I can just drag this to the left and leave it there. As you can see here, it's starting from page 1 through page 6 here, so only 6 pages gets printed. And what you see in the white background, columns A through E gets printed, and the rest is completely ignored. And you can confirm this by going to print preview, and you can see 6 pages. Let's go back to the page break preview. So that's a vertical line, blue line that we are adjusting to reduce the number of pages being printed. Now let's say for example you want to print more columns onto the same page. In this particular case it is from employee ID through SSN. If I hover my mouse over this particular vertical dashed line, you hit a double-headed arrow, I can hold on to it using my left mouse button and drag it to the right, similar to what we did with the other dark line. From the right we took it to the left. In order to print more data onto the page, of course the Excel will have to shrink the size of the font in order to accommodate space for the extra data, and that's exactly what it is doing, and it is called scaling. We'll look at scaling again in another video. So that's what this does. So I can do this, let's say all the way to department, and move this to the left, so I can ignore this. Now it nicely prints 4 pages with more columns. I can go to file, print, and I can confirm that here 4 pages. And as you can see, the font size is a little bit smaller, but you have columns you're looking for. Let's go back here, and let's say you want to do another adjustment where you don't want to print 2 departments on the same page. Let's say that's your requirement. What you can do is you can just take this horizontal dashed line and move all the way to the top here, to the end of the accounting section or the department. Now that's page 1. Page 2, as you can see, it prints HR and also some of the IT. So just drag this here. Now page 3 is just HR. Now IT is here. You can move this here, and now page 3, all it has is IT department. I guess you get the point. Now let's go to print preview and see. See, just accounting, HR, IT, management. Of course, we didn't add or adjust the horizontal page breaks to kind of take this to another page, but I was trying to demonstrate that you have that flexibility to adjust what gets printed onto each page. Now with this, let me you can go to page breaks and click on reset all page breaks. When you do that, everything gets adjusted, and you can just move it out, so to include that into your printing, and now you should be back at 18 pages. You can see that 18 here. So that's how you adjust your page breaks to customize the printing to your needs depending on what you're trying to print. And sometimes you may have to do this. I mean, in real world, printing a workbook is not that common, but if you have to print for whatever reason, then you can play with these page breaks and customize your printing. Well, that's it in this video. I'll see you in the next video.